So today guys, I'm going to show you how to make a basalt generator in your Minecraft survival worlds. This world right here will be available for download if you want to have a closer look at this or any of the other redstone contraptions that I make on here. And what we're going to do is have a look at the systems right here, and then I'll show you them on Tortuga, which is my server that you guys can join. And if you're interested in that, there'll be a link down in the description. But let's have a look. So here's the first system. These are the materials needed, and honestly, it really couldn't be simpler. Now, one thing to say, these 4 trapdoors here could also be the warp trapdoors, basically trapdoors that don't burn, or just 4 blocks, like 4 cobble or something like that would work just fine. And all you're going to do in this system right here is go down into this hole and hold down left click, which of course means that you can AFK here if you want to, and you'll get a lot of basalt. Now, this is incredibly simple to make, as I said. The only downside is there is the potential for the basalt to fall into the lava there and burn. So that is something that you may want to think about. Also, it's not a terrible idea to put hoppers around the back going into chests here if you're going to AFK this for a long period of time. As you can see, some of the stuff like ends up here. So you could do that, or you could put blocks behind it or something like that. But in its sort of state here, you see it is incredibly simple to build. The next one has a little bit of redstone to it, as you can see around the back here, and these are the materials that you will need to build this. So it's not too bad either, still quite a few materials that are needed. Now what we're going to do is currently turned off, so this does have an on-off switch. So we flick that and turn it on, you'll see here the basalt comes out this way. So that means you could stand here and mine it, or you could hook it up to like a TNT destruction and collection system or something like that. And the good thing about this system is there's absolutely no basalt wasted, because when it's out here and you're destroying it, there's just no chance that it is going to fall into the TNT, sorry, not the TNT, into the lava there, I should say. So a little bit more complex to build, but no waste. It just depends on what your needs are. So I'm going to hop over into Tortuga now and show you guys how to build this in survival mode. So here we are on the Tortuga server. That is my mega base over there in the background. Videos of me building that on my channel if you're interested. But what you want to do for the first system is start off by placing a temporary block down here, and then just go around and place some trapdoors around the side of it. And as I mentioned, these could be either trapdoors that will not burn, so the crimson and warp wood like I've got here, or you could just use full blocks as well if you'd rather. So just basically it's something to hold the lava. That's where the lava is going to go in there. Then what we need is to get rid of this block right here and place down our soil with our blue ice there. And as I showed you in the start as well, you want to make a little gap here like this. This is where we're going to sit. So then we just put the lava in there, and that's it. Job done. It's literally that easy. So now when I harvest this, as I say, you will lose some, but hopefully you'll pick up more than you lose. And there we go. That's it. Now, if you wanted to go a little bit fancy, you could even put things like hoppers around the back here to try and collect some of this stuff. But that is essentially how we build system 1. Okay, so for system number 2, what you want to do is go ahead and place down 3 blocks like this in a bit of a triangle formation. Then get rid of this block here and place your soil with a temporary block and a blue ice on top of that. Now, a fun fact, to get blue ice, you can place 9 packed ice inside a crafting bench. So there we go. That's how that's going to look. Now what we want to do is get our piston and our observer. Now the piston is going to push in the direction that we want the basalt to go. So for example, like that means it's going to push the basalt in this direction. So you need to think about that when you place it. Then place an observer down here like this with its bum sort of facing away from the blue ice, so it's got the red bit out here, and place a block behind the piston so it will look like that. Now it's the redstone circuit, which is incredibly easy. Place a redstone repeater there coming out from the observer, and place another repeater here going into that repeater. Right click it 3 times so that it's on maximum delay. There's no delay on the first repeater here. Okay, so then redstone dust, you just need 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like this. And finally, we can grab our lever here to make an on-off switch just in line with here. So that's our on-off switch. Okay, so now if I go ahead and place a lava bucket down in there, and we just wait a little second, we'll see the system starts to work. It's literally that simple. And if we go and flick the lever here when we're done, then it will stop working until we once again do this, and then it will work again. There we go. Now, of course, this will push out to 13 blocks and then it will stop because that's obviously how far a piston can push. Now, if when you're doing this for some reason the redstone on it messes up or the system stops working, there's a really easy fix. All you have to do is destroy one of the redstone dusts and then place it in again, and that should work just fine. And if that doesn't work, try having it on and then do the exact same thing. Get rid of the dust and place it again. So that's a little bit of troubleshooting there, guys, if you need it, which you probably will not. So guys, if you like this episode or my Christmas jumper or indeed my pirate cape, please do consider liking and subscribing. It really is greatly appreciated. And if you are interested in joining this Tortuga server, there'll be information on that down in the video description. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.